Hi dear yogis, welcome to our slow flow yoga. This class I would like you to take it nice and slow as well. We're going to hold some poses for longer and I want you to take just 50% of your effort in each pose, so you're not feeling tired after the practice. You actually will feel more energized. So I want you to feel like you put in effort but without effort, if it makes sense. So effortless effort during the practice. So we're going to experiment some edges, like we're going to try to go deeper into pose and then just come back slightly from it, so we can hold it for longer without feeling tired and exhausted. You may need a block for this practice, or something which resembles the block. You may use just, a book or even a bit of a furniture like a small stool. We're gonna have a balance pose on the end, so you may need a wall somewhere nearby or something to hold to. So starting on your mat, sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose. If you feel it's difficult for you to sit cross-legged, you can put a block underneath your sit bones, so you're sitting nice and tall and your spine is long, rather than struggling and having collapsed belly and not being able to breathe. So sitting nice and tall, both sit bones grounded, placing your hands onto your knees, palms facing up. Just grow tall through your spine. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Just close your eyes for 3 long breaths. Inhaling deeply into your belly, and when you exhale, press your belly button in and up and grow even taller through your spine. And again, inhaling deeply through your body, and then exhale, belly button to the spine, and you grow nice tall spine. Once more, inhaling deeply into your belly, and then exhale, pressing belly button to the spine, growing nice and tall. And just spend a moment here to arrive to your mat, to quiet down your mind, and concentrating on your breathing, so controlling your breathing throughout the practice. Gently open your eyes, lifting both hands up, grow nice and tall. Now twisting to your right, release your left hand onto your knee, your right hand behind you into a simple twist. Stay nice and tall. Inhale, coming back to the center line, lifting both hands up. Now twisting to your left, releasing your right hand onto your knee and your left hand behind you. Sitting nice and tall, looking to your left. Inhale into center line, lifting your hands. We're going to do exactly the same, once more on each side. Twist into your right, releasing the left hand onto your knee, twist to the right. Inhale to the center line, hands up, twist into your left, releasing your right hand onto your knee, looking to your left. Inhale to center line, both hands up. Now releasing your left hand onto the floor, coming into side bend to the left hand side. So grounding both sit bones, especially your right hand side. Feeling that energy running through your right hand side body. Inhale all the way up, both hands up. Releasing your right hand, going into a twist to the left hand side, or right hand side, sorry. Stretching your left hand, pressing your left sit bone down to the mat or to your block. Inhaling all the way up. And once more each side will come into the left hand side. Inhale here. Full exhale. And again, inhale all the way up. And come into the other side. Inhale here. Full exhale. Coming all the way up, hands up. Interlace your fingers. Open your palms to the ceiling. Straighten your arms, drop your shoulders down. Grow nice and tall spine. Release your hands down. Put your both hands behind you, fingertips facing towards me. Lift your chest, bring your shoulder blades together, drop your shoulders down. You may gaze forward, or maybe you can look up at the skies, growing your chest bone even higher. Inhale into neutral. Carefully come on all fours, releasing that block. Keep that block somewhere in front of your mat so you can easily reach it later if you need to. So standing on all fours, we're gonna do a few rounds of cats and cows. So on inhale, dropping belly, lifting gaze and chest up. On exhale, pressing into the earth with your hands, rounding your upper back, looking at your navel. And again, inhaling into a cat or cow. Exhaling into a nice big cat. And again, inhaling, tail up, chest up, and gaze up. Exhale, belly button to the spine. Nice big cat. And inhale into neutral. From here, we're going to step the right foot between the hands. You may need to help your foot to be just under your knee. So your ankle is under your knee. With both hands onto your knee, come all the way up. Now place your hands onto your hips and square your hips. So your two little bones here, they're both pointing to the front. And now let's explore the edge. If we start gently dropping the pelvis down and forward, go as deep as you can. And now come back halfway where it's comfortable for you. So if I said we're going to stay here for half an hour, you're going to be comfortable here. Now bring your hands in front of you, interlace your thumbs, and lift your hands up. And we're going to stop here. So remember, not much effort, but not too lazy. You're just somewhere in the middle. You can enjoy it and breathe easily, so it's not a struggle. Keep breathing. Now looking down, framing your front foot. Left hand stays under the left shoulder. We're going to lift the right hand coming into a twist. And follow the hand with your gaze if possible. Again, staying here, breathing deeply. We're concentrating on a nice deep breath. Looking down, framing your front foot. We're going to step on all fours. Reset your tabletop. Left foot steps between your hands. Again, you may need to help and push that foot with your hand. Hands onto your knee, come all the way up. Again, hands onto your hips and square your hips. So both little bones here pointing to the front of your mat. If you feel like your knee is uncomfortable, you may need to double up your mat so you can stay here for longer. And again, you're going to drop the pelvis down and to the front. Just go your full on 100%. And now come back where it's nice and easy for you. Nobody can see you, only yourself. So just be honest to yourself. Don't go too far. Interlace your thumbs again. Bring your hands up over your head. And we're going to stop here. So grow nice and tall spine. Like you're trying to lift your heart all the way to the skies. And breathe deeply. And remember, you need to be nice and comfortable. No knee pain and no pain anywhere else. And you know you can stay here forever if you need to. Keep breathing. Now looking down, framing your front foot. The right hand stays under your shoulder, lifting your left hand up into this easy twist. Looking up, or you can look down, depending on your neck. Keep breathing. Open up across your chest. Looking down, framing your front foot. You're going to step on all fours. Separate your knees, bring your big toes together. Sit bones over your heels. Release your elbows, release your forehead onto the floor and breathe. Child pose, Balasana. Inhaling nicely, deeply. And exhaling all that tension down to the earth. And again, nice deep inhale. And a full exhale here. On your next inhale, very slowly, we're coming back on our hands and knees. Now tuck your toes under, bring your sit bones over your heels. Check your fingers are nicely spread, and you're pushing your fingers and all the knuckles into the mat. Start lifting your knees, your sit bones up into your first downward facing dog. Just keep it easy, knees are bent, heels off the floor. Lift your sit bones higher. And just pedal your feet, one heel down, one up. Very gently, very slowly. And find that stillness in your dog. Just find that maybe lazy dog when nobody can see you, just, putting effort into it. One inhale in your lazy dog, one exhale. And now pushing into the earth, make those arms very strong. Separate your shoulder blades, drop your heels down, lift your sit bones higher. You're giving 100% to this dog. Find that very edge of your effort. And then look between your hands, gently walk all the way to the front of your mat, into your forward fold. Again, if you need to bend knees, bend your knees, but relax your upper back and your neck. On your next inhale, slowly start lifting all the way up. Your hands coming from both sides, over your head, into a prayer. Draw the prayer through the midline to your chest. Release your hands on both sides, and again, lifting your hands all the way up. Maybe this time look up at your prayer. Draw it down to your chest. Release it down. Once more, lifting your hands from both sides. Look up at your prayer, maybe going into small back bend here. Draw that prayer to your chest. And now, micro bending your knees, pivoting from your hips, so coming into forward fold. Head down, relaxing your neck. Hands onto your shins, halfway lift. Nice long spine here. Hands back onto the floor, forward fold. And once more, hands onto your shins, halfway lift. Exhale into forward fold. And from here, we're going to step into a plank. So one foot followed by the other. Press your belly into the spine, nice broad shoulders. Release your knees onto the floor and tuck your toes. And here, start dropping your pelvis down, lifting your chest up, bending your elbows at the same time, so there's no pressure on your elbow joints. Open across your collarbones. And then release all the way down onto your mat. Keep your hands on level of your shoulders, spread your toenails onto your mat. On your next inhale, we're coming into mini cobra. Exhale all the way down. Tuck your toes under. Push your sit bones over your heels. Press into the earth with your hands and lift yourself into a downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Again, inhaling deeply into your belly. And a full exhale. From here, we're going to step our left foot between our hands. So if you prefer to drop your knees onto the floor, you can do that. Or you can do it from downward facing dog. So you can step that foot between your hands. Again, you may need to help with your hand to put your foot under your knee. Drop your back heel onto the floor, so your foot about 45 degrees. Putting both hands onto your knee, come halfway. So your body is in diagonal, so it's same as your back leg, it's one line. You decide. You can stay here, or you can stretch your hands behind you. Keep breathing, so we're going to stay here for 3 long inhales and 3 long exhales. So you choose carefully where you put in too much effort or no effort at all. So be somewhere in the middle. From here, we're going to all lift into warrior 1, hands overhead. Check your warrior, so your front knee is not dropping in. Tuck your belly, drop your tail. Grow a nice tall spine. Now looking down, frame your front foot. Your back foot comes onto the ball of your foot. We're gonna step into a plank. We're gonna drop our knees down, untuck the toes, and start gently releasing your pelvis down, bending your elbows, lifting your chest and gaze into high cobra. Now slowly releasing all the way down onto the floor. Inhale into mini cobra. Exhale all the way down. Tuck your toes under. Press your sit bones over your heels. And lift yourself into downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale. And again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. From here, we're going to step right foot between our hands. So again, your choice. Either you're going to drop your knees onto the floor and from here step your foot to the front, and then you're going to lift your back heel and drop your back heel onto the floor. Warrior 1 feet. So hands onto your knee, come halfway. So again, your body is about 45 degrees to the ground. Your choice. You stay here. You're going to stretch your hands behind you. You're going to stay here for long 3 breaths. So make sure you're not putting 100% here. You're not going to be exhausted. And breathe deeply. And all together, we're going to lift our hands up into Warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1. Just check your front knee. Normally the knee will fall in because it's easier, but make sure your knee is coming outwards so you're not damaging your knee joint. Square your hips. Make your legs nice and heavy and the top of the body nice and light. Drop those shoulders down. And looking down, framing the front foot. Back foot comes onto the ball of the foot. We're going to step into a plank. Drop your knees onto the floor and tuck your toes. And again, we're going to start dropping the pelvis down, slightly bending elbows, lifting gaze and chest. Releasing all the way down onto the floor. And again, inhale into mini cobra. Exhale all the way down. And push yourself into a child pose. Knees could be together or apart, depending on how you feel. Just read the signals from your own body. Release your forehead, release your elbows, relax your upper back and breathe. Nice deep inhale, full exhale. If you feel like pressure is building, then exhale through the mouth. Just inhale deeply through the nose and go through your mouth. On your next inhale, you come in on all fours. Knees under your hips. Tuck your toes under. Press your sit bones over your heels. Push yourself into downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale. And again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. On your next inhale, we're going to step the left foot between the hands. Again, could be from your knees or could be from down facing dog. And again, drop your back heel. You come into the same Warrior 1 variation. So hands onto your knee, come halfway. So just check your body in the same line as your back leg. Your choice. You stay here. You can stretch hands behind you or you can stretch your hands in front of you. So your arms, body and back leg is in the same line. Stay here and breathe. Nice deep inhale. Full exhale. One more inhaling deeply. Full exhale. And everyone are going to lift into Warrior 1. We're not going to stop here for long. Adjusting your feet, we're coming into Warrior 2. So just check your front heel on the same line as the back is the arch of your back foot. Your arms on the same level and you gaze in gently over your left hand. Inhale, inhale. check how deeply your front knee is bent. If it's difficult for you to stay longer in deep flexion, then you may slightly unbend that knee. We're practicing for ourselves, so just feel how your body feels today. On your next exhale, bend your front elbow, forearm is on your leg, your right arm comes up and over. Again, your choice. You can stay here, you can find your block and put your block inside your front foot and your hand onto the block, or you can go all the way down onto the floor, but try not to lose integrity of the pose. Keep rotating your chest to the ceiling. Breathe here. Remember, I'm gonna stop here. So choose carefully your option. You may always come back if you feel it's too much. You can come back to the option 1. Now looking down, framing your front foot, the back foot comes onto the ball of the foot. We're gonna step into downward facing dog. Again, nice deep inhale. Full exhale. Again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. We're going to step right foot between our hands. Again, choose how you want to do that. So the right foot steps between hands. You may need to help again with your hand. Drop your back heel onto the floor. Hands onto your knee, come halfway. So we are again 45 degrees to the ground. You may stay here, you may stretch your hands behind you or on front. So arms, body, and back leg, same line. Inhale here. Full exhale. And again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Next inhale brings us all to warrior 1. Check your front knee, it's coming over your second toe. Your little bones on the front of your pelvis pointing to the front. Your upper body nicely relaxed, and you've got heavy lower body grounding you to the mat. From here, we're gonna all open into warrior 2 on the right hand side. So the right foot is on front, you check your heel is on the same line as the arch of your back foot. Arms same level, drop your shoulders down, gaze gently over your right hand. Warrior 2. And again, choose how deep is your knee bend. Don't go obviously over, so it's about 90 degrees, or maybe less if it's easier for you. Maybe you want to be a little bit shorter to make it easier. Or if you feel, no, actually I've got more strength, you can make it as long as you like. But remember, you need to stay here for long without much of the effort. And then bending your front elbow, we're going to place forearm onto the thigh. Left arm comes up and over. So we're going to stay here, or we're going to drop the hand inside the front foot on a block or on the mat. Keep rotating your chest. Keep breathing. So breathing should be easy. So if you feel like you start panting or it's difficult to inhale, you need to come back. Maybe to the option 1. Looking down, framing your front foot, your back foot comes onto the ball of the foot. Stepping into downward facing dog. Nice deep inhale here. Full exhale. Again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. Look between your hands, gently walk a step to the front of the mat into your forward fold. Put your hands onto your shins, halfway lift. Hands back onto the floor, forward fold. And now gently unraveling all the way to standing Tadasana. We're going to be coming into balance poses, or one pose, but you're going to repeat it a couple of times. So you may need a wall. So standing on your left foot, just find you grounded through all four corners of your left foot. We're going to be coming into dancer pose. So bending your right knee, find the outer edge of your foot. Put your knees together. Bring your left hand up. And just stay here. For some of us, it could be no effort at all. For some of us, it could be lots of effort. Just stay here, exploring this stage of warrior or of a dancer pose. Breathing, finding your balance. And release. We're going to do exactly the same on the second side. So standing on your right foot, just find you grounded through all four corners. Now bending your left knee, find the outer edge of your left foot, bring your knees together. And now you can lift your right hand and stay here. Breathing deeply. With each inhale, you keep you more grounded through your standing foot. Exhale makes you nice and light. And once more inhale here. And a full exhale. Release your feet down and shake your legs. We're going to be coming into dancer pose. A little bit deeper variation. So from here, open up your hands so your thumb is facing to the back wall. Lift your right foot and find the inner edge of your foot. So you straight away you can feel the opening through your right shoulder and your right chest. Bring your knees together. Look ahead of you. Bring your left hand up. So it could be enough for some of us, could be already lots of effort. Then stay here. If you want to go a little bit deeper, kick your back foot into your hand and bend. Kick and bend. And kick and bend. And find that edge. Maybe come back a little bit to the easier bend and stay here. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. And full exhale. And again, inhaling deeply. Full exhale. And once more inhale. And a full exhale. And release all the way down. Just shake your legs. Come into the second side. Remember, we're different on both sides. So it could be the edge which you found on the right, could be too much on the left, or maybe not enough. So standing on your right foot this time. Opening up your hands so your thumb is facing the back wall. Lifting your left foot, finding inner edge of your foot. Bring your knees together, find your balance. Bring your right hand up. You may decide it's enough and I'm going to stay here because if I'll go deeper, I won't be able to sustain for long. If you feel okay, I've got space to go, kick and bend, and kick and bend, and kick and bend. And then come back a little bit to the easier option. We're going to stay. Nice inhale. Deep exhale. Full inhale. And full exhale. And once more inhaling deeply. Full exhale. Coming back to standing. Well done, everyone. We're going to the floor now. So standing in front of your mat. Bring your hands up all the way over your head. Bring the prayer down to your chest. And now bending your knees. We're coming all the way down onto the floor. So sitting on the floor, again, if you feel like your back is rounding, you can't breathe sitting like that, then you've got a block. Put that block under your sit bones, and straight away you can feel the difference. You sit nice and tall. Flex your feet. Maybe you need to bend your knees a little bit to keep your spine nice and long. See what is easier for you. Bring your arms ankles, or maybe you're able to find your feet. Come halfway, so halfway lift here. Release those shoulders behind. Breathe here. On exhale, see if you can press your belly to your thighs. Keep removing those shoulders so they're away from your ears. So you're leaving your shoulders behind, but you're trying to elongate your spine. Like you're trying to put your head onto your shins. Keep breathing here. Again, don't go too far. You're going to stay here. Remember, if I said to you you're going to stay here all day, you should sustain that. So just find your middle ground. It's your practice, your design. On your next inhale, slowly coming back to seated. Just going to remove the block, but you're welcome to stay on the block. So bending your left knee, keep your foot on the side of your, inside your right leg. So just about like a fist apart from your right knee. Your left hand comes behind you for support. You're not leaning on that hand, it's just there for support. Lift your right hand up. Inhale here. On exhale, we're going to twist, hugging that knee close to your chest. And again, you decide how far you go. You may stay here. Or you may inhale, press sit bones down, grow taller, and maybe looking over your left shoulder. Again, inhale, grow taller. Exhale, see if you can go deeper without compromising your breathing. On your next inhale, coming back to the center line. Now place your right hand behind you, about 10 inches away from your sit bone. Bring your left hand inside your legs. And now pushing into your feet and into your hands. Start lifting your sit bones, lifting your hand up. Again, decide how far you want to go. And exhale all the way down. Changing legs. So bending your right knee. So your right foot inside your left leg, about fist apart. So right hand comes behind for support. If you feel like your shoulder comes near your ear, then push that hand away a little bit more. So bring your left hand up, grow tall. On exhale, hug that knee to your chest. And again, you may decide you can stay here, or inhale, press sit bones down, elongate your spine and look over your right shoulder. Keep breathing, so it must be easy to breathe. If it starts being difficult to breathe, you need to come back and unravel a little bit. You don't want to compromise your breath, you want to feel like you can go forever. Your next inhale, you're coming back to the center line. Now the left hand comes behind you, about 10 inches away from your left sit bone, right arm between your legs. Inhale here, press down those both feet and your left hand, lift your sit bones, could be a little bit, it could be a lot, and pushing your thumb maybe behind you if you can. Exhale all the way down. Bring your legs in front of you, push your sit bones closer to your heels, put your hands in front of you, round your back, and we're coming down bone by bone, releasing your spine. We're going to finish in our shoulder stand. 2 options, 3 even options. You can move to the wall and place your legs up onto the wall, which is the restorative shoulder stand. You can use your brick or even like a cushion, whatever you have, placing the brick on the lower settings under your sacrum, so it's space of your spine which doesn't move, is between your bikini line and your tail end. Or you can go full on shoulder stand if it's in your practice. I'm going to be doing one with a brick. So bending your knees, feet are on the floor. Lifting your pelvis off the floor, slide that block under your sacrum. So it's a part of your spine which doesn't bend. Just make sure it's nice and comfy. So nice and spoken. Then lifting one knee close to your chest, followed by the other knee. Lifting one foot, followed by the other. Keep those knees soft. You don't want to feel like you're putting effort here at all. And if you're in your shoulder stand as well, find that easy effort in shoulder stand. If you feel like shoulder stand is a bit too much today, then go into your restorative shoulder stand. There's no goal in yoga, we're not trying to achieve anything, we're actually trying to learn about our bodies, how our body moves, how breathing can affect our body. We're trying to see where is our edge and find what our body actually can do. You know, most of us don't even know what we can do. Remember, your body is amazing, but you do need to give it rest. So don't push yourself too far today. Just enjoy your shoulder stand. You can even close your eyes here. And feel that Venus return from your legs, come into your heart. Your legs worked hard today, so give them rest. And from here, I'm going to bend one knee close to the chest, followed by the other knee. Release one foot onto the floor, followed by the other foot. If you're in shoulder stand, start releasing your hands onto the floor, using them like brakes, slowly coming down. If you're supine, shoulder stand, remove that block. If you're near the wall, come back slowly to your mat. Release your legs onto the floor, separate them as wide as your mat. Remove your arms away from your body, palms facing up. Just check your neck is nice and long. And start slowly closing your eyes, resting them deep down inside your sockets. Release your breath so your breathing comes naturally without you controlling it. Relaxing your face. Relaxing your neck, your chest, the back of your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your belly. Relaxing your middle back, your lower back. Relaxing your hips, the front of your legs, and the back of your legs. Relaxing your feet and your hands. Making yourself nice and heavy, resting on earth, giving yourself time to relax and restore. Take it as long as your body is asking for. Remember, if you don't have time, take 5 minutes. If you have time, take at least 10 minutes in Shavasana. Enjoy your Shavasana, and I'll see you again soon.